Yep, here are some of my Kamen Rider collection. So stay tuned. Hi guys, welcome back to Articulate. Today I will be showing off a few of my Kamen Rider collection, which I have acquired for a couple of years, and I did sold some of my Kamen Riders, and the remaining ones here are some of my favorite, which I have still retained until today. So without further ado, let's jump right into it. So the first one which I want to introduce is this classic Kamen Rider with this signature action dynamic pose. As you can see, very impressive. I really like this figure. It is in 1/6 scale. If I'm not mistaken, I actually bought it from Japan, and actually this Kamen Rider have some minor defects on the antenna, so I managed to fix it. Generally this is how it looks, but I still like this Kamen Rider with this signature pose. As you can see, even the belt is very nicely done. You can't really move around much of this figure. As you can see, the back of the figure, very nicely done. Even the helmet, you can still see the hair coming out from the bottom of the helmet at the back. There is some minor articulation. You can actually push the arms up and down, no problem at all. This one probably a little bit on the hands here, so the most is you can do something like this to generate some kind of pose from this figure, which still looks very impressive. As you can see here, absolutely stunning. One of my favorite Kamen Rider 1 classic. So this is how it looks. The next Kamen Rider is this updated look at the original Kamen Rider movie, which has a little bit of more detailing on the body. The belt also has been updated with some red straps all around. The helmet is also looking spectacular. As you can see over here, there are some kind of battle damage, which is very well done. As you can see here, the body suit seems to be a little bit shiny. So the boots also is very well done. As you can see here, very detailed. I also got this from I believe from a hobby of from Japan during my visit to Tokyo, and I'm very lucky that I managed to get this one, because from the retail shop, I believe this is actually the last figure that they have. I guess you won't be able to find this Kamen Rider anywhere else. But if you are very lucky and apparently you're in Japan, sometimes you may be able to get this. So look at the helmet. The antenna also has some detailing over here. Very nice. The arms also is pushable. So as you can see, you can actually have some kind of pose with this figure. So there you have it. The slightly modernized Kamen Rider based on the classic design. This is from the movie, I believe, the updated look of Kamen Rider 1. Absolutely stunning. The next Kamen Rider which I have here is also very impressive. As you can see, the body armor, the chest piece is also updated. This is based on the updated Kamen Rider V series movie. As you can see, the belt is very nicely done. The boots also is very nice. I really like the helmet. This is one of a kind Kamen Rider. As you can see, the helmet is also very nicely designed. A very impressive figure. You won't be able to find this figure nowadays because this is one of the most impressive looking Kamen Rider which I have come across. In terms of detailing, he is looking absolutely amazing. Look at that. The head sculpt is also very impressive. So similar to the other figures, it does have some very limited possibility, but this type of possibility is also very nice. So I don't really like the those cloth and leather 1/6 scale compared to this 1/6 scale figure. This one will last way much more longer. So the next Kamen Rider is from Kamen Rider Agito. As you can see here, this is the another Ajito. The detailing of this guy is absolutely stunning. And as you can see, the body suit is almost like a organic body suit with the head sculpt very close to the grasshopper look. And the arms and also the legs does have this weapon. So very impressive. Look at that. This is in 16 inches. A very massive figure. Similarly with the other Kamen Riders, the arm also is posable. So this one is a bit dusty, as you can see, but nevertheless he is looking absolutely stunning. So with comparison, if I put a 1/6 scale here, you can really see how massive another Ajito is. The height is huge difference on the scale and the mass. Last but not least, this is also a 16 inches Kamen Rider Super, one of the more colorful Kamen Rider. This Kamen Rider bodysuit is very impressive. A very classic Kamen Rider. As you can see, he does looks absolutely stunning. The belt and design is a little bit different from the norm. The head sculpt is also very nice. Look at that. At the back, this is how he looks. One of the more massive Kamen Rider that I have collected. So this is how he looks. Absolutely stunning. I almost forgot about this guy, which I have acquired from Tokyo, Japan. This is the Kamen Rider Black, also in 15 inches. A very massive figure. As you can see, the belt here, the detailing is very nice. Very true to the Kamen Rider Black. The head sculpt also is very impressive. You can see the eyes socket. There are some those honeycomb design behind the eye socket. The helmet also is very impressive. As you can see, the red and yellow is very well represented. So this is the look at the back. So these are some of the massive 16 inches Kamen Rider. I still unfortunately I have one of those Kamen Rider Classic which I have sold a while back. Nevertheless, the remaining 3 of these guys still looking very nice. Look at that. The other Kamen Rider which I have almost missed out is this half sectional internal structure of the Kamen Rider 1, which is in 1/12 scale, and this one is an absolutely stunning figure. Look at that. All the internal structure, the robotic look of Kamen Rider. So absolutely stunning. Of course, I still have these guys, super deformed miniature of Kamen Rider. As you can see, all the classic Kamen Rider. Over here, some of my favorite Kamen Rider, all in this small little cute super deformed Kamen Riders. Over here also some Lego Kamen Riders, custom minifigures. Very nice. So here are the main collection of my Kamen Rider. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Until then, Articulate signing off. Remember to share, subscribe, and spread the love.